And greetings YouTube gamers, welcome to another episode of Retro Raider. My name is Johnny Retro and welcome back to the channel. That's right guys, today I have a Mighty Max video for you. I'm very excited about this one because yesterday I got this awesome set and I really want to share this with you. If you are new on the channel, well, this channel is pretty much a gaming channel, more focused in retro gaming. And by any means guys, I'm not a toy or action figure collector. But, you know, I'm a huge fan of Mighty Max. These were my favorite toys growing up as a kid. I loved the cartoon series. And a couple of years ago, when I hit 30, I just said, well, I'm going to collect Mighty Max figures. What the hell. And how I came across this? Well, I came across this on an ad online. It was locally, the guy was from here, from Lisbon. And, I mean, we agreed on a price, and it was an awesome price for the set. And it is not that Mighty Max is super expensive to collect for, I mean compared with other toy lines, but you know, they're not rare, but they are very uncommon, especially to find, you know, in the box and with all the pieces, because we're talking about micro playsets. Anyhow, yesterday at the end of the day, I meet up with the guy and yeah, I brought this home with me. Now this set is called Battle Max, and what is special about this is that, as you guys can see, it combines 3 different sets in one package. All of these sets were part of Series 3, which was the last series of the toy line. And the Series 3 is the most uncommon one because, you know, at the time Mighty Max was not selling a lot. So this triple set was kind of an attempt by the company to, you know, to sell the leftovers, so to speak. But enough talk guys, let's do a little bit of an unboxing and check out my latest Mighty Max pickups. And by the way, if you're new on the channel, feel free to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you won't miss a thing. Okay, so let's check out the Mighty Max Battle Max right after this. Okay, so first of all, we are going to take a closer look at the actual box, and I'll give you guys close-ups later on, okay? So this is the front, and everything is pretty much mint. It's pretty much like brand new, except for the actual cardboard box, you know. It has a couple of dents, but I mean, beggars can be choosers, right? And I could be wrong, and I would like you guys to let me know if you are a Mighty Max collector. I think that this set was exclusive for Europe. And as you guys can see, let's see if I can do this without ruining anything. Okay. As you guys can see, this is in French. And I asked the guy where he got this. And he was not a reseller or anything like that. This was actually his. So the guy actually played with these sets. So it has a meaning behind it. And he told me that he bought it here locally in Portugal. But yeah, it was probably imported from France. Here on the back we have a couple of artwork with the Mighty Max logo there. Norman here. We have Max. Virgil, of course. And here we have a couple of extra sets. I have this one, the Dragon Island, by far my favorite set of Mighty Max. I need to review this one for you guys. I don't have any of these, and these were larger play sets. But yeah, it is what it is. Let me just turn here so you guys can see the top. This is what you get. These are the 3 sets. This is Cyborg, right here. We have Gargoyle, and we also have the hands. Pretty cool. All part of Series 3. Series 3 is not my favorite Mighty Max series when it comes to the toy line, but they're very diverse and very original for sure. And here on the side, nothing really special here. So what I'm going to do is to take these guys out and show you guys a little bit of a close-up to the actual toys. Okay, so the sleeve comes out, and we have this. Let me just take the lid off. There you go. And here we have it. And like I told you guys, this is pretty much brand new. The guy really loved this, and it took a really good care. You know, you can see that these were treasured and loved. You know, and this is actually special for me. you know, because a collection is also, you know, not just a collection of items, but also a collection of stories and memories. And I'm very honored to be able to preserve this. So what I'm going to do is to take each individual piece out, and we're going to take a closer look at each individual set. Okay, so let's do it. Okay, so this is the first one, and this is Mighty Max Grips the Hand. And this is a Doom Zone. If you guys collect Mighty Max, or if you used to own these toys back in the day, these were the, you know, the primary, let's call it that way, the main adventures of Mighty Max, right? These were called the Doom Zones, and each Doom Zone had a different theme. Now, as you guys can see, this one is a zombie themed Doom Zone with this rotten hand. This was actually hardcore, a little bit hardcore back in the day, you know, for, you know, let's say a 6-year-old. I don't know. Let me know if you guys are into zombies. But this is very cool. A lot of great detail here. Here we have the Bluebird logo. This is a very nice touch here, because with each Doom Zone, you have the Mighty Max logo. And the logo on this one is on the ring. Very cool. But this is just part of the fun, because the magic of Mighty Max toys is when you open it up and reveal the actual set. So we kind of have to break this finger, so to speak. This part comes like this. Then this whole part is lifted up. And let me just try to zoom out a little bit for you guys. Here we have it. Very cool. It's like a zombie playground, if you will. And let's see what we have here. Sorry. So this is the main villain of this set. This guy has a weird name. Let me just check here on my notes, guys. Not very professional, I know. But I didn't own this one back in the day when I was a kid. So this is called Lingnim, the Master of the Undead. And according to the story, this guy is kind of a undead tree, I believe. So this is the main guy, the main villain of this adventure. Here we have, of course, a Mighty Max figure. There you have it. I have a bunch of these, by the way. And here, I don't know if you guys can see, just pick the camera. This part comes up, right? And it kind of reveals what seems to be... I'm sorry, guys, I'm doing this with just one hand. Just give me 2 quick seconds. Here we go. Okay. So you lower these coffins and you have an extra figure. A zombie. Really, really good. And the cool thing about these is that, you know, we're talking about micro play sets. Okay, guys? So the paint job is not going to be, you know, the best out there. However, the sculpting, just check this out. The amount of detail is just really, really cool. And about the playset, this one has a couple of cool features. Like I said, this is a Undead Adventures, so this is a cemetery, right? Lots of corpses, coffins going on. And here we have what it looks like an extra monster, so to speak. I'm having, again, guys, just one hand. This is very cool. It's like if the playset, the actual playset was another extra, you know, miniature or villain. Very, very, very cool. Here we have, you know, what it looks like, you know, veins or muscles. Very cool. I believe that this mausoleum, or whatever you want to call it, opens it up right there, so you can hide Mighty Max there. And yeah, on this one we do have a lot of, you know, cool details and a lot of features. There's a lot of playability within this set. Really, really cool. I believe that I I believe that we can move this guy, this extra zombie. I mean, just check out the amount of detail on this one. This is the first time that I'm looking at this set. And I've watched a couple of reviews of it, but it's the first time that I'm actually looking at it. And I'm very impressed. Let me tell you guys. This is very, very cool. When I said that at the beginning of the video that Series 3 was not my favorites, well, I'm starting to dig it. This is my first Doom Zone of Series 3. And yeah, really, really cool. Okay, the next two sets are kind of different. These were called Battle Warriors, and as you can see, it looks like an action figure, right? But the thing is that this is, in reality, this is a playset. So it was, you know, an attempt to, I guess, to bring Mighty Max into a different market, so to speak, because in here you have, you know, the best of both worlds, if you will, because you do have the Mighty Max with the playset, you know, the micro playset, but you also have an action figure, right? Because with the standard Doom zones and horror heads and whatnot, you know, the set, you cannot really play with it, right? For example, this is just a hand, right? There's not much I can do with it. But with this, you do have an action figure. So, if you open it up, you have a playset inside, right? But to be fair, guys, I really don't appreciate these that much. And these are the extra pieces. And this one is a pain in the ass to put everything together, so that's why I have it all separated. And the theme of this one is kind of a fantasy theme, if you will. And this one is called Mighty Max Shatter's Gargoyle. I believe it was also called the Medieval Marauder, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, here we have the Gargoyle. He has a couple of weapons here, extra weapons. I have a sword, another weapon here on the other hand. This is the main villain. This is the Marauder. And you can grab the sword of the Gargoyle, and the Marauder can use it. Although it is a little bit tight, that's what she said. But yeah, again, as you guys can see, the sculpting is very good. Really, really cool. So this is the main villain. Here we have, I think that this is a basilisk. I believe it is called a basilisk, but it really looks like a standard dragon. And of course, Mighty Max right here. And like I said, guys, I mean, it's not that I don't appreciate it. I mean, it is Mighty Max. But, you know, aside from being an action figure, you really don't have that much, you know, play space, if you will. And even though you have a lot of details going on here, you know, and stickers, I don't know, it's just not very handy. As an action figure, sure, but as a playset, as a micro playset, I really don't appreciate these that much. And these Battle Warriors were exclusive for Series 3. I think that they just introduced them in Series 3. But yeah, as an action figure, it's cool. It's very cool. And I really, really enjoy the miniatures on this one. Especially this guy. The Marauder. It's very, very cool. But, and they're actually collectible. Very collectible. These are not, some of these sets are not easy to find, especially completed. But, yeah. This is the first one. Let's check out the other one, because the other one is, it's cooler than this one. So this is a sci-fi themed action figure / Mighty Max playset. And this is called Mighty Max Shuts Down Cyborg. It was also known as Megahertz. And I believe that a lot of you guys probably remember this one. Because from all of the Battle Warriors, I think that this is the most common one. Because it features Cyborg, which is this guy right here, the main villain. And Cyber Skull is one of the main antagonists of the Mighty Max universe. And on the cartoons, you actually have, I believe it's 3 episodes featuring Cyber Skull. And I also think that this was the last time that Cyber Skull was shown on a Mighty Max toy. Again, we have a Mighty Max figure. Here's the little guy. This one is in a different pose compared to the previous ones. Like I mentioned, you have Cyber Skull, and I love this guy. This guy is very cool. And about the actual figure here, Cyborg, you have a lot of features in this one. You have the helmet going on here. Here on his backpack, you can take this out, put Mighty Max in. There you go. And you have a sort of a vehicle. We also have a couple of weapons here. We have a missile going on. Another one right here. This is not a missile. I don't know how to say this in English. A cutting tool, whatever. And yeah, a lot of cool features with this one. And the thing is that this guy reminds me a little bit about, the robot, the evil robot from from RoboCop. I really don't remember his name, but yeah. If you take off the helmet, you kind of have a control station here. And if you pull the head to the back, you can open the guy in here. And yeah, like the previous one, I think that this one is cooler, in my opinion. But as you can see, guys, you don't have a lot of play space, right? And that's my complaint, my main complaint about these Battle Warriors. I like the theme, I like the concept, but again, I know that I'm repeating myself, but they're cool as action figures, but not that cool as play sets. But yeah, this one is very iconic. I remember this guy from the cartoons. And like the previous one, again, the paint job, not the most impressive, but the sculpting and the details, I mean, it's just badass. Just one last close-up to these guys right here. And I know that I didn't show a lot of, details and a lot of background stories with each individual set, but I think that I will leave that for a future video. Okay, guys? This was just to, show you guys what I've picked. It's more of a unboxing / pickups video, if you will. But I'm just a huge fan of Mighty Max, and I'm very happy with this purchase. And I believe that this triple set, again, I think it was exclusively for Europe. And I also believe that it was released in 1996, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, definitely a late release on the toy line. And this is the beauty about Mighty Max. I mean, just by these 3 sets, these 3 individual play sets, we have 3 different themes. And that is so cool to me. That always fascinated me about Mighty Max, is that even though the concept is simple and the story arc is not very complex, it works with every theme. For example, we have a fantasy theme here, a horror theme, and a futuristic / sci-fi theme. And it works. For me, it really works with Mighty Max. So yeah. And I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video, because I sure did. And there you go, guys, this was the Battle Max triple pack of the Mighty Max toy line. And please let me know, guys, let me know down below if you are a Mighty Max fan. And also let me know if you guys want to see more Mighty Max content here on the channel. Let me know if you guys want me to review these individual sets on an upcoming video. So let me know down below. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to put a like on this video, please subscribe to the channel, and take care of yourselves, take care of the gaming and Mighty Max community, and game a lot.